Alright, boys and girls, welcome back to Terminator Resistance. Since the last time we spoke, I went ahead and did some upgrades to some of the weapons, and we have a skill point to spend, or we had a skill point to spend, and I spent it on toughness because it decreases your damage by 30%. That's huge. So we're continuing on with the back to Pasadena mission. We need to get to, this is one of the vantage points, to take a picture of the marked targets. So we don't need to take a picture of this one? I guess not. Yeah, I realized I forgot that you had to press V to go into visibility and or camera mode. One more. And the T-47 robot that I was supposed to take a picture of, I destroyed it first by accident. Because I couldn't remember how to take a freaking picture. Terrible. Why is it terrible? Come on now. There we go.
Second batch going through.
Got it. One more to go.
Yeah, I blew the robot up by accident. The girl yelled at me, appropriately enough. She was all like, "You're supposed to take a picture of that, not destroy it." And I was all like, "Shut up. Don't tell me what to do." I do what I want. Not a big deal. Tell you what, it was hard for me to not upgrade my lockpicking, but the toughness upgrade was so dramatic. 30% decreased damage? Come on, that's huge. That's massive. Massive. Okay, so now we're gonna scoot down to that other vantage point. Real quick lag. We just came out of this building a second ago. To complete the Collins, or continue the Collins stash mission. Which required us to grab a box of chalk for the youngin'. Alright, so oops, yeah, let me go ahead and just shoot it.
That's the last one.
Good job with these pictures, Rivers. We're one step closer to preparing a counterattack. I'm starting to see why Skynet isn't so fond of you. Now get your ass back to the shelter.
Alright. Getting our ass back to the shelter. Things are looking up. Alright, pause if you need to read. But you know what always happens, just as things look all rosy. The giant robot comes down and crushes you. Hopefully it's a T-47 and we will, oh, look at that. And we'll take a picture of it. Now why is there two? That's weird, isn't it? That there's two? That's the outpost, I'm not gonna bother doing that. Screw it, we're going to this one. Yeah, I flew by that first outpost, I'm not really sure why I did that. Oh, I'm sure it'll be okay. Did I go right past this? What the hell? It's kind of silly. Real quick, I just want to see if there's anything worth crafting. No, there's not, which I'm pretty surprised about. We've been gathering the hell out of resources, like crazy. I hear something moving around. What the hell is that? Oh crap. I hate this, man. The passion. Where did that guy come from? He just popped up out of nowhere. Alright, one more time. I think I have one of those sound decoys, but I just don't feel like whipping it. These guys are easy enough to deal with. And they give us chippies. Chips and things. That's okay. Alright. Sorry I died. Back to the freaking hideout. Talk to Jennifer. Jennifer. Ryan is gone. What's weird is there's no save computer. There's no Commodore 64 in the hideout. Craft it up real quick. baby.
Jacob, how is Pasadena? You know what? Forget I asked. I don't want to know. I'm just glad that you're all right.
And how are you doing?
I guess I'm a little nervous before tomorrow.
I never asked you. What are you planning to do tomorrow?
I've been meaning to tell you earlier, but I panicked. And that's because I decided to go with Ryan. We'll find somewhere safe, away from all this. You have to understand, I need to do what's best for Patrick. I'm his big sis. I need to protect him. I haven't told him yet. He'll be devastated leaving you and Aaron, but I think it's for the best.
Aren't you curious about what happened in Pasadena?
No. I think I'd rather keep that place in the past. Actually, I have a confession to make. I've never been outside of Pasadena until now. Can you believe that?
How's that even possible?
With all the people constantly stopping by, there was always plenty to do at the house. I did my traveling through pictures and postcards that wanderers brought with them. My favorite had a little flamingo drinking water from a lake on it. Its long red neck curved like a snake. Patrick's mother gave me that postcard. It's funny how I never met my mother, but I was around to see Patrick's leave him.
I thought Patrick was your brother.
In our house, we were all brothers and sisters. But me and Patrick, we've always had this special bond. Felt what the other one was feeling. We'd even get sick together. I remember the day Patrick's mom brought him in. They were both tired and dirty, so we took care of them. Patrick was crying a lot. He was teething at the time. I think that was what scared her away. She just couldn't handle the crying.
Did you blame her?
No, I didn't. For some reason, I was mad at my dad. For letting her go, I guess. After she took off, I was devastated. But my father said, "You need to grow up. You have a brother now." So I burned the postcard. The little red flamingo flew up in flames. And I promised myself I'd never be weak again. But I guess we all need someone we can be weak with sometimes, don't we?
All right. She's sleeping. Homeboy's sleeping with the doggy. And we are going to go to sleep ourselves. Real quick, I'm gonna take a look in here. Alright, so off camera I did a little trading just to free up some spots in our inventory because space is kind of tight. Now we have 4 spots. And we're gonna hit the hay real quick, see what happens.
Wake up! We need to move.
What's going on?
Everyone, wake up! You need to get out of here.
Who the fuck are you?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that you can't stay here any longer.
She asks a question, and I suggest answering.
Damn.
You don't want to do that. I've got this place rigged with explosives, and there's a detonator in my pocket.
You got what?
Would you mind? Lower your gun, Ryan. He's the one that saved my life. What do you want from us? You have to get out of here. Skynet's on its way. They finally found you.
What you mean they found us? They were looking for us?
Not for you. For him. He's essential to winning this war. Skynet knows that. That's why they've been following him for months. I have to make sure nothing happens to him. In a couple of minutes, an infiltrator will walk in here trying to kill him. I can't let that happen. We have to bury that Terminator here once and for all.
All right, everybody, you heard him. Let's get moving. I'll get the bus ready.
There's no time for that. There's a passage here. It will lead you out. Use it.
What was that?
All right, everyone, get out!
Jacob!
Give me that. It's the same one. It's the same model. Leave! Now!
How the hell's he still alive?
Go! 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 Watch out! Don't just stand there! Run!
Snap. Who the hell?
Baron listened to us. She could no longer deny that this infiltrator was a real threat. She decided to take everyone in, on her terms. The shelter was on high alert, but thanks to the intel I gathered in Pasadena, we slowed the advance of the Annihilation Line and gained some time. Just enough to start preparing the counterattack.
So everybody's in the shelter now. 2 weeks later. Yeah, baby. Dang. What's all that? There's going to be a battle ahead. Healing.
Sergeant?
At ease.
Jennifer.
Well, look at you, Sergeant. When you helped us in Pasadena the other day, I was trying really hard not to panic because you were only a private. Sorry for underestimating you. I guess I should salute or something?
How's Patrick?
Every day a little better. Aaron says he'll be back on his feet in no time. She's done a great job with him. I wish I could repay her somehow. It just doesn't seem that she needs anything.
Getting ready for another scavenging run?
No, I just came out here to catch my breath. Baron is giving us the entire evening off, believe it or not.
Doesn't sound like her. I need to report to Baron.
Yeah. We need to report to Baron. You can piss off. Pretty tight down here, huh? Slightly claustrophobic.
Rivers, DN 46890.
Okay. DN 46890.
The commander is expecting you in the control room, Sergeant.
You better believe it. Doggo.
Maraschino cherries again. Where do they keep finding them?
I don't get it. How did they bring that buggy down here?
I'm going out soon. I haven't made my daily quota yet. I still have a rat to catch. If you see one, let me know, okay?
He looks like Bill Pullman. The actor. I think he actually passed away recently. Or like a year ago. Alright, you guys are freaky. So are you. Carry on. That guy's scary looking. This is where our upgrade guy was.
Are you alright?
Me? Honey, I'm about the most well-adjusted person in this goddamn place. It's the others you should be concerned about.
You mean Ryan?
Ryan ain't so hot either, but that's another story.
Jennifer?
I'm worried about her. I'm the one that asked Baron to give her team a little break. Jennifer's been busy scavenging supplies for the soldiers, and she hardly had time to see Patrick. And now she's finally got a day off. She's avoiding him like the plague.
How's Patrick doing?
He's fine, but it wouldn't kill you if you checked on him yourself.
Is there anything you need?
Give us a mission.
No. I have to say, the Resistance is pretty well supplied. Don't tell me you miss running errands for me. I don't believe that for a second.
And what about something other than medicine?
Honey, I'm not shy. I'll let you know if I need anything, okay? But thank you for asking.
Take care.
Yeah, you're not shy.
It's getting more and more.
Alvin lost his spider scout again. Man, I saw it crawling through the shelter earlier. It almost gave me a heart attack.
Spider Scout, eh? I've come to look through your stuff.
You wanted to see me?
You're finally here. Good. I have a special task for you. I want you to head downtown to check on the doctor.
Doctor?
Alvin. He's out there making sure that our defense systems are working properly. Ever since we went radio silent, I had a small team of trustworthy messengers maintaining communication between our outposts. They haven't returned, so I want you to go downtown and see why that happened. Could be nothing, but Connor doesn't want any hiccups while he's up there in North Division preparing the attack on Skynet's central core.
Is there a problem with the radio?
The Annihilation Line is within spitting distance of downtown. We suspect that Skynet will be intercepting all transmissions from that location. So for now, we're going radio silent. That's why I need you to go there personally.
Central core?
Skynet's main reactor, the source of all their power. We shut down the central core, we shut down Skynet. Connor's preparing the attack as we speak, so you understand we can't have any critical complications at this stage.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you end up here?
Excuse me if I act a little surprised, Sergeant. But no one in here thinks it's wise to ask their superior personal questions. But since you did, I'll humor you. So, how did I get here? The same way you did. I was born, raised, then given a gun. We don't really have a say in what we do we? Or do I assume too much? Was it any different for you? Why do you fight, Sergeant?
We don't have a choice.
Exactly. We're just going through the motions. Humans were fighting humans since the beginning of time. It just so happens that right now we have a common enemy. If it wasn't for the machines, we'd probably be fighting each other.
If that's how you view humanity, are we even worth fighting for?
I'm just doing whatever it takes to survive. Saving humanity is just a bonus. Besides, I'm not a fighter. When I go out there in the middle of the night with my Westinghouse, I'm not looking for a fight. I look to seek and conquer. I'm not a fighter. I'm a bully.
Westinghouse?
What's the difference?
I don't treat them as equals. And although I know they're just machines, I want them to fear me. No one ever stands up to bullies. But I have to admit, it has its downsides. One of them being that no one ever asks me a personal question. At least not since Perry died. So congratulations, Rivers. Takes guts to stand up to a bully. I guess since your promotion, you got a little more cocky. Good for you.
Alright. Gotta see what's in the vent. What the hell is this big... Holy crap, on a crab cracker. That was worth the trip right there. Oh, come on now. Damn it. Gotta go all the way back. Without getting lost. Alright, lady, we just wanted to, you know, chat with you and explore your vent. Carry on. A shimmering flag. So, we are going to... sorry. Make our way out of this place after we visit Ryan.
Hey Ryan, how's everything?
Exactly as you would imagine. Barons keep me busy. They weren't kidding when they said she's a hard ass.
What did you hear?
A lot of rumors going around of how she's sending insubordinate workers to the front line. And by insubordinate, I mean people who ain't willing to work 18 hours a day. Every day.
What's on your mind?
Well, you really got me thinking about old Tucker again. In times like these, I wouldn't mind having him around. He always know what to do. He was the only one who didn't lose his mind after Judgment Day.
How did you handle it?
I didn't. I couldn't understand it. Nowadays, children are born with the idea of death, but back then, I lived without a clue. I felt sick when I saw blood on TV. Tucker said, "We need to be calm right now." I listened to him. We all did. Survivors from the concert.
Did you drive someplace safe?
It was my first call. Just drive. I gave it a shot, but we kept running into these sandstorms. Every car fucked up after a couple of miles. Turned out that atomic dust ain't so great with engines. Finally, we found a couple houses, but the people there were as confused as we were. All the communication went to shit. Tucker managed to find some batteries, and we sat in front of our boombox. They started to list cities to avoid. Cities that were hit by the nuclear bombs.
Did your city get hit?
The list was long. Until the very end, I was hoping that it wouldn't come up. But it did. And somehow it managed to surprise me. We looked at each other crying. We just wanted to go home and be with family, but Tucker said that for now, the safest place there is right where we were. So we decided to stay and start a camp.
Alright, Chatty Cathy. So what we're gonna do is... I think... hit up the quartermaster real quick.
Do you need anything?
Can I see your hardware?
Just real quick. Boom. Done. And we're gonna head out. How did they get that down here? And we're gonna head out to cause some serious trouble. Member of the Resistance, join the battle. Alright, so what's gonna happen now, kids, is I'm gonna end this episode here, and then we're gonna come back, join the battle, and I will see you then. Peace.